You know, can we just stop using the word deported? Okay, I'm sick of that word, right? It's a misnomer. They're not being deported. They are going to the gulags, okay? The concentration camps. That's what's happening. That's what you should call it. Don't call it deportation. Call it what it is, which is going to a concentration camp. Pokemon, go to the concentration camp.
Yes. At the end of the day, Trump is doing the things that I want him to do. I will never side against somebody. I will never end up on the same side of a person who wants to make sense or just more so acknowledging they both suck.
Yeah, like the ballroom.
Who cares?
Welcome back to J-Star. I'm J-Star. Today we're reacting to Asmongold, and he is reacting to Gavin.
In recent days, federal
Newscomb.
agents have knocked on the doors of family, friends, and former employees.
Okay.
Not because they found a crime, because they're simply trying to find one. They're demanding records. They're abusing the grand jury process, digging through years and years of random documents. Donald Trump isn't just coming after me because of my mean tweets. He's coming after me because I'm considering running for president. Because he hates that I've consistently called him out over and over again for his lies and deceit.
True.
Donald Trump is simply the most corrupt president in American history. He's turned the levers of government into his own personal power ministries.
Thank God. I've been waiting for him to do this for the entire fucking term. I don't know how it took him a whole year. He should have been doing this on the first day. Thank God they're investigating your ass. Hopefully they figure out and make up whatever they possibly can to get this guy in jail. This guy's a fucking retard. He's a retard, and he's imported millions of fucking people into the country, reallocated tax money from Americans to a bunch of fucking random illegal aliens. Yeah, absolutely. Make up whatever you need.
I like it out in 2026. Make up whatever you need. Well, that's what you're doing, man. That's what you're doing. It's just making shit up all the way to the top. Like, what is your evidence of any of the shit that you just said, Asmongold? Please.
Reward
Please, I'd love to hear.
Jail his opponents. His personal attorney now runs.
Keep in mind that they just passed in California the Nick Shirley Act, which is supposed to stop people from investigating.
Nick Shirley Act.
They just passed in California the Nick Shirley Act, which is supposed to stop people from investigating and figuring out whether any of these fraud hospices or other.
No, it's supposed to stop people from pretending to do journalism and harassing children.
Or doing anything. So he doesn't, like, never listen to somebody like this.
Correction.
Act. Did I say that? Yeah, it's the act. And I don't know. But anyway, yeah, the Stop Nick Shirley Act. And he did that. This is his state that did that, and he supported that. So we absolutely should use lawfare against him. Absolutely go after this guy. Absolutely be as aggressive as possible. If you got to stretch it, if you got anything that you can do, anything that you can do, you should do it.
The Department of Justice, which has repeatedly gone after his political enemies. Ask
well,
Jerome.
that sounds like very sound logic, Asmongold. You know, if you don't like someone and what they're doing, then fuck it. Fuck it. Let's just... what? Why stop at lawfare, Asmon? Let's just kill him. Right? Let's just... Firing squad, bruh. Let's just send the death squad to his house.
Adam Schiff. He said
Let's
that after
do
10 Waltz and a woman that a jury found Donald Trump.
I feel like, this is only making me happier. Great. So he's doing it to more people too? Amazing. Awesome. Hopefully he does it to even more. Thank God.
That's sexually abused. One by one, anyone who has challenged Donald Trump has ended up on his hit list. And today, I proudly join that list.
Man. Probably. We'll see how that goes.
After calling for my arrest last year,
good
Donald Trump directed his Department of Justice to investigate me.
That's right.
And just in the last
Unironically,
week, I've learned that his campaign has reached my own home. To get me, he's coming after my wife, Jen.
Good.
A public servant, a woman who's dedicated.
That's right. There's nothing off limits for you people, and there should be nothing off limits for you. That's exactly right. Go all the way. Get the kids too? Yeah. Shouldn't have done it. Shouldn't have fucked around.
Her life to supporting women and girls. Someone who has done nothing wrong other than having the temerity to advocate for what she believes in. If they can't
we'll find out if that's true or not. Yeah.
intimidate me, they'll go after the mother of our children.
Exactly. Because it doesn't matter how we can get you. The only thing that matters is that we get you. That we have to make your life and your existence as a public person as unpleasant, uncomfortable, dangerous, and problematic as possible. These people are awful. They have imported millions of people, contributed to thousands of deaths, and continue to fund and allow terrorism, violence, complete discord, drug addicts, and anything. There is nothing he's going to do that I'm going to say
for sure.
Too bad. He's not going far enough, in my opinion. That's what I would say. I think he posted 4 minutes, not 2 minutes. Let me see the other part of it. His wife killed her sister as a kid accidentally. That's why she has a savior complex. Well, I have no idea about that. And, wow, you mean encourage? Yeah. Gavin Newsom. Okay, roasted, right. And the mother of our children probably wants to cancel you if you defined her that way, but happily does it to invoke an emotional defense. What doesn't matter? Oh, this is the whole thing. Okay, let's watch it.
In recent days, federal agents have knocked on the doors of family, friends, and former employees. Not because they found a crime, the wrong target. We have nothing to hide. Temerity to advocate for what she believes in.
I just
if they can't intimidate me, they'll go after the mother of our children.
Good.
Donald Trump picked the wrong target. We have nothing to hide. His political operatives can take every record and read every page, but they'll be looking in the wrong place. Because if they really want to find corruption, look no further than 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue.
I mean, like, what about all the hospices, man? Like, I mean, that was really bad.
Trump is selling the presidency.
Wait, you mean the medical plazas? The legitimate medical plazas? Is that what you were talking about,
largest
man?
cash heist in American political history, trading foreign tariff relief for approval of his golf courses. Day trading behind the Resolute desk, reaping hundreds of millions of dollars in personal profit.
It would be much better if you were sending all that money to illegal aliens. That would be a big improvement. That'd be way better.
And he's doing it openly.
I thought he was against Doge. He's always, again, everything that these people say, you can't listen to what they're saying and be like, oh, okay, I wonder if he has a point or not. These people are trying to deceive you. To the extent that they use language that you agree with, it is in a strategic way to make you more accepting of their bad behavior. So you should never listen to what they're saying and be like, oh, well, wait a minute, let's hear his side of it. It doesn't matter.
Doing it on camera. He did it last night.
Okay, but you're listening to it.
He's doing it through cryptocurrencies. He's doing it through the receipt of a $400 million private jet from a foreign government that he plans to keep when he leaves office.
Yeah,
his son.
Everything about that is a lie. So there was the jet that was gifted to him by like Qatar. It was gifted to the government. It was not given to him. He never said he planned on keeping the jet afterwards. It's not even true. Like,
are you sure about that? Are you sure about that?
Maybe we shouldn't be taking a big airplane like that from a foreign country. Sure, Biden ordered it. Yeah, I mean, again, none of these people, they don't care about the truth at all. They don't. Hospice, Islamic centers, 120 billion medical fraud, voter fraud, reduction of pedo crimes, so much in Cali. Yeah, it's really, really, really bad.
Ventures in countries where his own administration is simultaneously making policy.
Somebody fact check that for me.
$4 billion since making his return to office. This is the behavior of a regime, not a republic. The White House.
If it was up to me, this would only be the beginning. This guy'd already be in jail.
This has become a marketplace for sneakers and coins and watches, cologne, guitars, Bibles, and phones. Influence for sale, access for sale. And today, my family and I can personally confirm that justice is for sale.
Great. Good. Too bad, huh?
Donald Trump, who I know is watching because he watches everything. I have a message for you.
He watches everything.
You can subpoena my records. You can investigate me. You can harass me. Put my name on every and any enemies list you have, but leave my wife and family out.
That means you should go twice as hard on his wife and family. You need to, as soon as you charge him, you need to charge his wife with being an accessory. Because now, see, that you see it bothers him. Great. Now you know where to hit. Now you know what to do. Immediately go after them.
Of your personal vendetta.
Yep.
I'd like to say something to my wife. These times are not normal. They're not ordinary. I love you, and I'm sorry he's doing this. You have not.
This was a bigger apology I feel like he gave than whenever he cheated on her. That's funny. Are you advocating for attacking his family? Yes. In every single systematic way possible. These people are awful. They're parasites. They're fraudulent. They're criminals, and they need to be treated that way. Absolutely. With no reservation, no boundaries, no discussion, completely as brutal and savage as you possibly can. They have contributed to the deaths of thousands of people. Do you think his wife didn't know about this? Do you think that she's not aware of this? Of course she is. What does his wife do? Who cares? You really think she didn't know?
Earned a single one of the indignities that he's trying to inflict on you and our children. And to Donald Trump, this country does not
guilt
belong
by
to
association.
you. It does not belong to your cronies.
Guilt by marriage.
And we're going to continue to remind the people of this country of your corruption. That same corruption our founders warned us against.
I'm sure the founding fathers would see Gavin Newsom allowing billions of dollars of fraud to happen under California, passing acts in order to stop investigative journalism, and allowing millions of foreigners to overrun his state while fentanyl addicts are out on the street. I'm sure George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, and John Adams would be like, wow, good job. This is the America we were hoping for. Really?
Dude, the founding fathers would be like, wait, there's two parties? What the fuck is a car? Yo, have you guys tried this Fent stuff? It's awesome.
Like,
that's what they'd be saying, bro.
That's what I said. Like, I mean, this is, remember what I always said, is that these people have the biggest egos and they're the most aggressive, but the moment that you do anything like this to them, they get scared. And they should be.
As we move to celebrate our 250th anniversary, I'm going to keep reminding Americans of what they warned would happen if a man with no character ever held the office of presidency. So let me say it again. Mr. President, come after me. I'm not going anywhere, and the country is watching.
You should go after your whole family. Go after your whole family. Anybody that's even tangentially involved. Completely go after them. Absolutely. And if Trump does that, and Trump really goes Old Testament on this guy, I will be so happy. I will be. And so Newsom is out by his standards. Yeah, right. But anyway, no, I mean, there's no real reason, by the way. There's no reason to even try to debate what he's saying. He's just lying and making up bullshit. Doesn't even matter. At the end of the day, again, 13,000 replies. Let's see some of the replies for this, okay? And that was not tough? No, it wasn't. Nobody is above the law. They want you to break, but your defiance is their worst nightmare. Stand with the rock against this corruption. The entire nation is drawing strength in your courage. At Grok. What does that even mean? Why would you at Grok for that? Shut the fuck up, Gavin. Oh my God. God. And perhaps someone thinks that you undervalued property your own whenever you got a bank loan, even though the bank agreed that no one was harmed, therefore you're about to get indicted. And turnabout is fair play, greasy Gavin. Oh man, that look when you can't wait to vote against your dad in the latest election. Oh my God. And yes, again, this is California under this guy. Explain it for someone who doesn't know about American politics. So Gavin Newsom is the governor of California. California is the largest economy inside of the country. It is the highest populace and the most populated country, state, and it also is the richest state. He has allowed, as you can see here, billions of dollars to be reallocated to NGOs that do nothing, to relief efforts that do nothing, to a high-speed rail system that hasn't manifested in 15 years. He's tried to combat homelessness with billions and millions of dollars, and it's only caused homelessness to increase. He's allowed this fraud to happen that's being done by migrant communities. He's tried to basically support laws that shut down independent journalism, and he's also allowed and not cooperated with federal law enforcement with deporting illegal aliens. This is the person that's now upset that they're being investigated. Texas is the largest. No, it's not. It's the second largest, as far as I know. It's California, Texas, Florida, in that order. That's my understanding. I could be wrong. But yeah, I don't know. We're discussing individual. Yes. Population's gone down, spending's go up. You really think they do nothing? Well, that's not true. They actually, it's a negative effect. It is. It's a total negative effect.
California produces circles around Texas,
I think that the money is then allocated from the government to the NGOs, and then the NGOs use the money to fund protests and other forms of discord, right? How do you think that they have all these signs printed immediately one day after an event happens? Probably because they're getting the money from the government. And so that's what I think is happening. That makes sense. I don't want to improve things. Yeah, California's already running ads saying that we need to stop ICE, increase healthcare spending. I'm not even joking. Yeah. So
genius
logic.
You
should go after his wife. You should go after his whole family if you can. You should go after anybody he's friends with. You should, again, charge his wife as an accomplice, and then put him up. If you can, charge him for sedition, treason, gross incompetence, negligence, criminal intent, RICO, anything you can, and then put his wife up on the exact same charges. That's what I think. Like, if you think Trump is bad, you should see that's the way I see it. Okay, that's my viewpoint, right? I don't think Trump's doing enough. Like, why isn't he in handcuffs, right? Why isn't he already in jail? I was going through Stalin. Well, it's not Stalin.
He ain't do nothing.
I'm simply saying that we should apply the legal system to people that are inside of the government.
I mean, don't get me wrong, right? Gavin Newsom, he is a scumbag. He's a real piece of shit. He's a snake in the grass. Has he done illegal shit? Probably. But are they gonna nail him for it? Fuck no. They're all in the same club, bro. They're all in the same club. You're not in it. Asmongold is like, my god, Emperor Dad is gonna, I wish he would go harder. I wish he would stomp on Gavin Newsom's balls until they explode. Okay, like no, man, they're never gonna fucking do that. They're behind the curtains. Okay, they're like this. Okay, they're like, yo, Newsom, what up, bro? Dap him up. That's what the fuck is going on. Okay, obviously, like, can we please stop pretending like Trump is this outsider, right? We're the outsiders. We're the ones on the outside. That's it, man.
That's really about it.
You're not in the club.
Yeah, sure. I can read it. This is California. 32 billion stolen from unemployment insurance. Total alleged fraud from public programs since 2019, 180 billion. Federal unemployment debt still unpaid, 21 billion. Highest poverty rate, and it's tied with Louisiana. 18.6% child poverty rate, nearly tripled since 2001. Imagine it tripling in 4 or 5 years. That's insane. Homeless population is the largest in the entire nation. 24% of all homelessness is in California. 45% of the nation's unsheltered are in California. Homeless budget went down from, what is this here? It went down apparently. Net residents lost to domestic outmigration. 6 consecutive years of net domestic population loss. Workers hit with WARN layoffs this year. That's a law that says that the company has to tell the employees that it's going to fire them, right? They tried to have Trump arrested. Exactly. They did. They tried to have Trump arrested and charged with the same felony 34 times. Nothing is off the table.
Because he did that. Because he did that shit, bro. And anyway, Gavin Newsom, what I remember most about my introduction to Gavin Newsom was when he, stomped on a bunch of homeless people's most prized treasures. Right, like he was like, yeah, let's just destroy the belongings of all of these homeless people, and then take a video of it and post it on the internet. Like that was my introduction to him, dog.
Especially not his family.
Oh my God.
That should be the first thing on the table. It's not enough to go after these people. They expect to be martyrs, but they don't expect for their family to be martyrs. That's why you have to go after them instead. I know it might sound insane for me to say that, but I just simply don't want to live with these people. I don't want to deal with them, and I want to make the environment that they exist in as unpleasant and dangerous as possible. That's why so much hate for him, but grazing Trump's trying to go out? Well, again, like, you don't really care about that one way or another. Trump should be in prison. I have no interest in, why do you, this sucks, this is how awful Trump was. Why do you think that, like, why would I do this? Why would I care about this? Do you think that we should deport all of the illegal aliens? You think we should do that?
Fuck no.
Well, listen to what he said. Simple question? Yeah.
I should go into his chat,
okay, we can keep the dogs.
If he said some shit like this to me, I would light him up. And I do it, and I do it in the chat too. I can type 100 words per minute.
There's no response. Okay, we'll just ban this guy, I guess. Oh, agree with you, Newsom, disaster, him and Trump are an issue is not mutually exclusive. You didn't answer my question. Do you think that we should deport every single illegal alien in the country?
Got him.
It's 100%. Okay, so this is my position. Gavin Newsom doesn't want to do that. Trump does, or at least he's more willing to do that. Deporting every single illegal alien in the country is much more important than Gavin Newsom or Trump being in jail. It is. Trump might be the worst person ever, but if he's going to do this one thing will affect millions of people.
No, you're wrong. Okay, I mean, you're kinda right, but you're wrong. Let me explain. Gavin Newsom is just a total misdirection, right? It's a non-issue. Okay, are politicians pieces of shit? Yes, Gavin Newsom is most likely a terrible person, the likes of which we have no idea the real scale of how awful he is, and every other politician in this godforsaken country. But, is that, like, more of a real issue than the documented status of people that live in this country and have lived in this country for sometimes years and decades? Fuck no. Fuck no. So I agree the illegal immigrant issue is a problem. Okay, it's just that the solution isn't to deport them. It is to make them documented. It is to give them documents, Asmon Gold. That's it.
Is the larger goal that is at hand.
Problem solved.
Why would I ever compromise that larger goal at hand? That affects millions of people.
It's much less expensive. It's much less brutal. All you have to do, there is no concentration camps involved. All you have to do is say, here are some papers. Javier, Jose, Rico. Here you go.
Just because
No, we can't do that. We have to kill them violently.
How many have been deported? I have no idea. Is Trump the worst person? It doesn't matter. It has nothing to do with it.
You know, can we just stop using the word deported? Okay, I'm sick of that word. Right? It's a misnomer. They're not being deported. They are going to the gulags, okay? The concentration camps. That's what's happening. That's what you should call it. Don't call it deportation. Call it what it is, which is going to a concentration camp. Pokemon, go to the concentration camp.
Yes. At the end of the day, Trump is doing the things that I want him to do. I will never side against somebody. I will never end up on the same side of a person who wants to make sense or just more so acknowledging they both suck.
Yeah, like the ballroom.
Who cares? I don't give a fuck about Trump. I don't give a fuck about Gavin Newsom. I don't care whether they suck or not. They're probably not either. Neither of them are probably really that bad. Like, realistically, I mean, compared to the Jeffrey Epsteins of the world and the ISIS executioners of the world, they're probably not that bad. I don't care about that. I care about what they represent. I care about what they're able to do. Their function. Their function is more important to me than their own personal behavior. I don't care about their personal behavior. I care about whether these people will advance my ideology or not. That is literally all I give a shit about. I don't care about your personal hangups with Trump. I don't care about whether Gavin Newsom cheated on his wife. None of this matters to me. The only thing that matters is that somebody is moving the bar in a direction that is more beneficial for me. Does that make sense? You see my reasoning here?
Yeah, like Trump's ballroom and his war with Iran. That's benefiting me so much. Oh, yeah.
They mean pragmatic solution and not ideology?
Yeah,
yes.
I love that.
Well, it's a pragmatic
Also,
solution.
Trump is on the Epstein list. Trump is a child rapist.
That follows my ideology. And all actions and all things that I do are in service of that goal. Fair enough, you're right. Yeah, I mean, like, I get what you're saying, man. I do. I get, and I think you're right. I think we're gonna be better off. Like, whenever we have Marco Rubio or whoever the fuck else, Thomas Massey or fucking Rand Paul, J.D. Vance, some other guy as president, I think that you're right. That we're gonna have way less of this like weird Trump baggage. And you're right. Like, I see where you're coming from, but I think that you have to think about, again, you have to look at the strategy and you also have to look at the tactics. I agree with your perspective strategy-wise, but I think the tactics need to stay the same. And even though we are led by an imperfect leader, which I think is absolutely true, I think Trump is very problematic in that way. And I think it's a huge issue, by the way. It's a much bigger issue than I think people play on. I think that it's still important that you stay the course because there's a much larger goal in mind. That's my perspective. Not Massey. Well, listen, I mean, like, I don't know, like, he could have different interests. And again, like, so that the reason why I asked him, like, I'm willing to have a reasonable conversation with a person that, like, has the same goals as me, but I'm not willing to tone police myself for a person who wants to subvert me, right? And so anyway, we have nothing to hide. Yeah, that's why you passed the Nick Shirley Act, obviously. So Massey's too ideological. I think there's a lot of criticisms of Massey. I'd be curious to see what it would look like if he ran for president. I can't guarantee I'd vote for him. I also can't guarantee I wouldn't vote for him. I think I'm just gonna have to wait and see what he says, how he represents himself, and what he would do. That's really about it. Trump's a means to an end. Yes, he is. Can someone disagree without subverting you? Well, yeah, that person literally just did. Yeah, it's fine. I understand his position. I think it's a reasonable position. Sure. Yeah, I mean, like, it's just a matter of tier list priorities, right? That's all. And so anyway, let me go back. I'll look at the other ones. Massey finished the Epstein
Do you
bullshit.
think, do you
Yeah, I mean, I
think
don't think
Gavin
anybody's
Newsom
gonna
is
go
gonna
down, to be honest.
run on
Like, a lot of people think,
deportation
like,
as
we
an
need to
goal?
find out who did the Epstein files and all this stuff. I don't
Like, why not just say it like it is? Just say that, you wouldn't fucking vote for Gavin Newsom. I don't know what his platform would look like. What the fuck are you talking about, man? Are you smoking crack?